I'm guessing, since you're here, that you are in this category. Or maybe you used to be one of the 1% manifesting everything that you would like, but now you're in this category. In this video, I'm going to give you the 3 steps. I put it on post-its on this Neville Goddard book. And at the end, I'm going to give you the master key. Here on the channel, we are manifesting big stuff. You have seen my results before, maybe. Otherwise, go look at my testimonials or just look under any video on my page. People are claiming to change their lives, manifesting money, manifesting winning the lottery, manifesting health conditions, manifesting love. You can manifest everything you want if you just do a few small things correctly. In this video, I'll give you first the 3 things you have to stop doing. The things that everyone is doing, or everyone in this category, the 99% is doing, and why you should stop doing that. And this is common advice, but I'm going to tell you why it's bad advice. So let's take step number 1. You need a method. Most people think of manifestation in terms of tactics, tricks. I need some way of having what I want. I will need to visualize at night. I will need to go into a deep meditation. I will need to affirm. That is what is doing the trick, right? And when it's not working, let me look for another trick. Let me look for another trick. A new method. Maybe I'm not doing it enough. And a lot of my clients, when they come to me, they've studied manifestation for 20 years, 10 years, I don't know. But that's most often the problem. They're doing way too much. Why do you think you need a method? Because you have not yet maybe realized that this is how everything and everyone works. You do not need a specific method. Reality is always being shown to you. It doesn't matter if you do it correctly or incorrectly. It doesn't even matter if you know manifestation. Most millionaires and billionaires, they don't know about manifestation. So how come they manifest everything they want? Because the method is you. All these methods, they are here to increase you in your level of conviction, in your level of certainty, in your level of authority. So when you tell to the mirror, I'm beautiful, you are not doing that to make yourself beautiful. You're doing that to make yourself believe that you're beautiful. Because it's your belief in that this has already happened that is doing the trick. You are the method. All other methods are there to increase the method that is actually being employed. You. Problem number 2, and you're also doing this most likely. That's tough with the lighting and all, but you are an addict of hell. What I mean by that is, it is in relationship to the famous Joe Dispenza quote, most people, they would rather pick a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. I think that is his quote. And most people, they are very addicted to their old story. I call it the story of struggle. We all have one. Why can't I have what I want? What am I doing incorrectly? And when I tell people you don't have that problem, you just believe yourself to have that problem, a lot of people start defending themselves. You should just know how bad my childhood was. If you knew, then you would understand me. You cannot understand my situation because I'm born in a different country than you, Chris. Right? And the list goes on. Not that this is every day for me, because it doesn't really happen on this YouTube channel. But you really have to let go of that old story if you want to manifest a new life, because reality is created on your personality. It's based on your perception and your assumption about the world. So if you keep on being addicted to the story, well, this is what is holding me back. Well, this happened in my life, so therefore I cannot get this. You are including that in the physical manifestation as well. So if you tell me, well, I have money problems, I have a money block because we did not have money growing up, you can tell me I will be totally okay listening to that story and I will believe you. But I also believe that you have to let go of that story at some point if you want to increase your level of abundance. You cannot be an addict of hell. You cannot be an addict of your bad story, your bad circumstances. That also means that you cannot really keep depending on bad circumstances, bad outcome. You cannot keep expecting them. Because if you keep expecting them, they will keep on happening. And that's the same with bad friends, bad family members, bad situations. Remove your addiction to that. Remove your addiction to struggle. And for those of you who don't believe you have like an addiction to struggle, maybe you don't, but think about it. Are you continuously doing 1, 2, 3 things daily that is sabotaging yourself, and you know it to be, but you're still doing it? Then that is most likely addiction to a story. Failure number 3. Can we see it? You are, oh my God, that's so bad handwriting. You are looking for results. You are looking for results, and this is the most common pitfall for people trying out manifestation. And it happens that when people start manifesting, they have even fewer results because they are looking even more for external reality to confirm what they have manifested on the inside. External reality is not real. Some people would say it's a simulation. It does not matter what word you use, but realize that everything that is not showing inside of you. It cannot be that you are missing something on the outside that you have on the inside. Not for long. If it is like that, start digging. And the reason why you're looking for results is like on the outside it is because you don't have it on the inside. If you knew yourself to be having it, you wouldn't be looking. I have plenty of videos on that subject. You would not go check your bank account all the time if you knew yourself to be rich. You would not go to the garage, check for a car all the time if you knew yourself to have that car. And you need to understand that external reality is created somewhere else. So when you look, it's because you don't think you have it. And it is part-time manifesting. You are assuming that you have it, but you are not believing the story because you are assuming like, I need this bill to be paid. And then you check it's not paid. Well, who is telling you that story? Outside reality. So now you're basing the facts on outside reality, a thing that has already been created. You are basing the fact on it. That doesn't really make sense. You are paying that bill on the inside and telling yourself that it's being paid on the inside until it's paid. Not until that you can still confirm that it's not paid. And then you will say, but what if it keeps on not being paid? Well, that is because you keep on looking. It's because you keep on telling yourself it's not paid. How will you know? And some people not really into this area yet will have to fight with this just for a little bit. And that's totally okay. It's a process. Because you will have stories. Ego will try to ruin this and say, but physical reality, this is where we live. I will sometimes have to adjust my inner world based on that. You don't. But I very much understand the need to do it. But it's not necessary. Enjoy it. It was created as amusement for you. You can enjoy it, experience it, let it unfold, but really enjoy the process of seeing reality changing based on your assumption about the world. So if you don't think you are healthy enough, assume it inside. Tell yourself you are healthy. Start creating an inner environment where you believe that to be true. And just look at outside reality to be dying in front of your eyes. Like, look at it. Yes, it's not being confirmed. I still feel pain in my body, but it's not my pain. It's all reality. And that pain is on its way out. And reality is slowly starting to move. It's happening behind the scenes. So know yourself to be part-time manifesting when you check for results. Because there's nowhere to check but inside. And every time you check on the outside, you are manifesting the outcome of not having it. You don't have to check. You simply just have to assume. And that's the solution. Can we see the solution? The solution is to know yourself to be the method. And to do and know this one. The key. And it won't show. Obviously it won't show. Okay. Yes, you are always correct in assumption. Well, what the hell does that mean, Chris? You are always correct in assumption. That's powerful, right? I hope you recognize how powerful that is to know. That's the only thing you need to know, is that you are always correct in assumption. But it's not working correct. It's finally working correct. But I still feel the knee pain correct. But he hasn't called me back correct. He's soon calling me back correct. It has already happened correct. There's not an assumption that I would tell you is not correct. And the same thing goes for you. What should you tell yourself? Well, imagine you have a call with me. What would you describe as your struggle? Correct. I think that's a very good way of looking at it. Tell me why it has not happened. Tell me what you have not manifested. And I will answer it with a correct. No, I won't. But you get the joke, right? Because that's your internal world. That's your assumption. That's your perception. And it's really, really, I almost want to use a swear word, right? It's really powerful to know that you are always correct in assumption. Because then you can never be incorrect. Which means that you have total freedom, total power, and you can just go create whatever you want. And look, yeah, everything that I'm assuming to be true is true. That is what I mean when I say in a few of my videos, you are never surprised. Because you're always correct in assumption. So if you want to change the world, assume differently. Assume something new. Well, my method is not working correct. I forgot to meditate today, correct? So I won't have the thing I want, correct? I forgot to meditate today, but it does not matter, correct? Because I can have everything I want, correct? I'm realizing that now I'm going off, not on a tangent, because it's very relevant, but I don't think you need more examples in this video. But tell yourself a story. Pretend you're writing a YouTube comment. Pretend we are on a call, and pretend I keep on saying correct, 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 because then you will start fixing your speech and you will start fixing your assumption. Am I doing it correctly? Becomes I am doing it correctly. When is it showing? Becomes it is already showing. Correct. Wow. Even I like that one. Hopefully you do too. Talk soon. Get out of here. Bye.